Hey BootTube, I am back and I am partially cold, but it's mainly the legs that are cold. But anyway, I am here for Supergirl. Was it season 3? Definitely episode 18, and I believe it's titled Shelter from the Storm or something like that. I keep hearing things and I'm like freaking out right now. Because in the corner of my eye I keep seeing something and I don't know if it's a person or just a random car driving by. But I have time to actually record this video. I have a little over 30 minutes because my shift starts at 9:30 and I know it's not 9 yet, so I have a little over 30 minutes. So anyway, this is by mere muscle memory because I forgot my notes like an idiot because I changed my bag. One of my best friends and most beloved person that I met at work, today's his last day, and it breaks my soul. It truly breaks my soul. Like, legit, when I was at work yesterday, I'm not gonna lie to you, yesterday when I was at work, just thinking of the fact that today, which is Friday, literally thinking that it was his last day, I actually started tearing up several times at work yesterday, because it finally hit me. It was going to be his last day. And I've been through so much with that one, and it was just heartbreaking. Like, when I went to my break room at work, I know this is off topic, I went to my break room at work, and I passed by all these cubbies that had our names on it, and I passed by his, and I actually started tearing up there. And every time I go to the restroom, I went to get a water bottle in my mother's department, which is downstairs, I end up passing his row, and his desk is like right there. And I end up crying again because it pretty much occurred to me, like, legitly after today, that his desk is literally just not going to be occupied by him anymore. It's literally going to be empty, and it just made me cry. And then last night I started crying even more, like a wuss. It was terrible. I'm like, oh my god, I've never reacted this horribly before. Hang on, I'm seeing things, hang on. So yeah, it's heart-wrenching. I don't like it. I honest to God will tell you right now, I really don't like it. But anywhoots, hang on for a sec, okay? Hey guys, sorry about that. I honest to God that I saw something. Anyway, let's start with the episode. I will get back to everything later. Anyway, what you call it? Lena and James end up getting attacked in L-Corp. Hang on for a sec, guys. Anyway, like, going back to the story a little bit, I'm gonna, like, run out of time, so I'm gonna do that later. But anyway, long story short, like, literally last night, it hit me because I got him goodbye gifts, and they were, like, sitting there in front of me in my room, and I just started crying even more. And then anything related to him that we bonded over, I saw in my room, and it made me cry. I saw a bunch of Dragon Ball shit in my room. I started crying. I saw some Game of Thrones shit, Stranger Things shit. Shit, there was one more. Oh my god, why can't I remember? That one show, oh god. I'll get to it later, but anyway, let's get into the episode. I'm already like almost 4 minutes in. Anyway, Lena and James end up getting attacked by Rain in L-Corp. And Lena finds out that Rain is actually after Ruby, trying to kill Ruby, so she tells Supergirl and Alex, and which prompts Alex to go where Ruby is, and apparently, according to Lena said, oh, I'm letting Ruby stay over at Lex's mansion. I was like, oh god, Lex Luthor's mansion? Oh, this should be good. But anyway, which means, obviously, someone's gonna be in Lex Luthor's mansion to protect Ruby, and it turns out to be Alex. So, Alex ends up going to keep Ruby company in Lex Luthor's mansion. Anyway, the Legionnaires, Brainy, Imra, and Mon-El are preparing to leave. Because, you know, Pestilence is dead. Remember, Pestilence was going, in 1,000 years, supposed to turn into Blight. But since Pestilence and Purity pretty much killed each other, KO'd, the whole Pestilence becoming Blight 1,000 years later, will no longer happen. So they have no reason to be there. The reason why Brainy and Imra showed up at that specific time was to pretty much prevent Pestilence from becoming Blight, which already happened on its own will because she ended up getting herself killed by fighting Purity. So anyway, Supergirl and Jean, they're like, oh, since, Ruby, when they find out from Lena, like, Supergirl and Alex find out from Lena that, Rain is thinking of killing Ruby. Although Lena did say that she had Ruby in Lex's mansion, Rain doesn't know that, right? And so the first place Rain's gonna think of going is Sam's old home, which would be where Sam's mother is. And so Kara and Jean go over to Sam's old home, where Sam's mother is, to protect her, because that's usually going to be the first place Rain goes to, thinking Ruby's there, right? But unfortunately, their attempts failed because Rain manages to show up and still manages to kill Sam's mother, which, granted, she wasn't the best mother in the world. Still, that was just... oh, God. Can you imagine if, like, Sam is still in that body, seeing all this and finding out... If Sam's able to see this shit, and, like, I know she'll be like... she and her mother didn't have the greatest relationship, especially when Sam had, Ruby. But the fact that someone taking control of her body killed her foster mother, or adopted mother, either one, that would leave some scars. That would really leave some scars. The fact that someone used her body to kill pretty much family, no matter how bad the relationship is. Anyway, Rain shows up at Lex Luthor's mansion and attempts to kill Ruby. And let's see, Alex tries to fend her off as best as she can with all of Lex's little booby traps. Like, even there was like a freaking Gatling gun there, I think. If I remember correctly, I think I saw a Gatling gun in the mansion. But let's just say it's Lex Luthor. He has a shitload of booby traps all over his mansion, and Alex tries to use all those to her disposal. Did not work very well because, hello, she's a Kryptonian, kinda, and she's pretty much bulletproof like Supergirl. So anyway, but Lena manages to, actually, no, in the beginning, though, I forgot to mention, when Rain first attacked Lena and James, Lena used the kryptonite that she created to stop her. I don't remember how exactly they were able to stop Rain, but I know that, there was, like, this heartwarming moment with, Mon-El and Imra as they're leaving. Imra knows that, Mon-El is... the fact that Brainy still said, oh, there's a good chance they'll prevail and all that shit. He has no doubts in Supergirl. Of course he believes in Supergirl and the team, right? And especially with Brainy's calculations are normally not that wrong. He believes in them, right? But it's like, the reason you could see the doubt in him is because he wants to stay. Because of Kara. You could tell that that's the main reason why. No matter how much he will try to deny that shit. We could see it in his face. You can give him all the good odds. You could believe in Supergirl and the team all you want. His feelings make him want to stay, right? And Imra can see that. And I feel sorry for Imra. I really do. She seems like a very nice girl, and I agree with her. She deserves to have someone that will love her wholeheartedly, right? And she let Mon-El go. She said, stay here. Help them. And if you still choose me and come back home to me, I'll welcome you with open arms. But just stay, right? And I'm proud of Imra for that. I really am. She's very mature. She's a... and I get, like, their relationship was pretty much based on, basically a lie, kind of ish, because remember, they got married for an allegiance kind of thing. So it wasn't based out of love. They grew to love each other later on. But, yeah, that's pretty damn brave. That's pretty damn powerful of her. I'm very proud of Imra in general. But then Mon-El does come over with Supergirl to help out. I don't remember how they managed to stop Rain, But I do remember also another little side moment, when Jean and Kara were trying to protect Sam's mom. They did find out that, Rain has the abilities of the entire Trinity. She has the other two world killer powers. But anyway, I forgot how they defeated her, but they did. And unfortunately, during that fight, Rain's mask falls off, and Ruby unfortunately finds out that her mother is Rain. And despite the fact that, they won the battle for now, Alex tries to reassure Ruby and everything, but then Ruby ends up freaking out because, one, she's worried for her mother because her mother is Rain, but she's also worried about herself because her mother Sam is Rain, which means she, Ruby, is the daughter of Rain. So she's kind of worried about herself, and I kind of don't blame her. If I find out that my mother has a split personality and that split personality is a killer, a Kryptonian killer, I would be kind of worried about my freaking pedigree too. I would be worried that I might have that world killer gene in my pool, right? I'm just saying. So I kind of don't blame her at all. But the last scene kind of irked me because I think I mentioned this in the previous episode where I accidentally added this in my video for the previous episode, which is supposed to be here. I kind of mixed up this little bit of info from my previous video from the previous episode. I accidentally put it there. It was supposed to be in this video. Where they kind of had like a little disagreement where we see Lena talking to talking to Kara about Supergirl. So pretty much I'm guessing that she either does not know Supergirl and Kara the same, or she kind of knows and she's pretending she doesn't. But she's pretty much talking to Kara about Supergirl, saying she did not like the way Kara used her relationship with James in their little situation, and because of that she's like, I don't trust Supergirl and I never will ever again. And it pretty much down Kara's perspective, and she pretty much started downing herself. And so I kind of don't blame her because she was having such a good relationship already with Lena as Kara, and she was starting to have a really good relationship with Lena as Supergirl. In fact, that's how it started, now that I think about it. Not really, actually it started at the same time, now that I think about it. But she really had a very good relationship as Supergirl with Lena. And for the first time, a Super and a Luthor got along, and she loved that. And now the fact that Lena just told her, technically in her face, that she doesn't trust her anymore, and never will, it's like, well, shit. So much for a Super and a Luthor getting along, right? So, yeah, it was a good episode. I really do feel sorry for Ruby, and I kind of don't blame her for being worried, because technically she is Rain's daughter. Sam and Rain are one and the same. It's just Sam is just Rain's humanity. So technicality, Ruby is the daughter of Rain. She has that DNA in her. She has that pedigree in her. So it makes me wonder, since she is half of Rain, is she also half world killer on her own right? Does she have that power? Is she half Kryptonian herself? We don't know. But there's a very good chance, because like I said, Sam and Rain are one and the same. They are the same frickin' person. Ruby's their daughter. She could be half world killer, half Kryptonian world killer. So I feel for Ruby that she has to find out about her mother like that, and the fact that she's scared of her own damn pedigree now. I really don't blame her. But anyway, that is my reaction rant, and I believe now I'm caught up with Supergirl. So I will see you guys for the Flash. I have to catch up with Flash. I know there's at least 3 to 5 episodes at most that I have missed and I have to record for. And then once I'm done with Flash, I'll get to Arrow. Wish me luck. Guys.